I've spent a lot of time on TikTok over the past few days. And if you have too, then you have probably heard about the whipped Dalgona coffee. It's kind of trending on there right now. Everybody's freaking out about it, and I just wanted to see what the hype was all about. So I decided to try to make it today, and it was interesting.
And it went like...
It did not go as planned at first because I was falsely informed that K-Cups are instant coffee, which is what you need to make the Dalgona coffee, but it's not. It does not work. Don't use K-Cups. But anyways, I figured it out. I found some instant coffee in a little packet somewhere in my house, and honestly, it was kind of amazing. So I am gonna get into the video now and show you how it went. Step 1 is to boil some water. Then grab a bowl and your instant coffee. Instant coffee, that is not a K-Cup. Do not use the K-Cup, Rachel. Jeez. Your coffee's going to look like this no matter how long you stir. I found that out the hard way. Once you throw that stuff down the drain, now you can grab your actual instant coffee and put 2 tablespoons in the bowl. Then grab your giant tub of sugar and put 2 tablespoons of that in the bowl as well. Then I'm just mixing those dry ingredients together. Then you're gonna go for your hot water, which is boiling at this point, and you're going to put 2 tablespoons in the bowl gradually. I just did 1 tablespoon, stirred it, and then put another tablespoon. Then grab your mixer and mix it on a high speed. The instructions that I read said for 5 minutes, but honestly I did it for 5 minutes and it wasn't quite the fluffy texture that I wanted, so I kind of doubled the time and did it for around 10 minutes. This wasn't part of the recipe I was following, but I decided to add in a splash of vanilla to the mixture just to add some extra flavor, but that's totally up to you if you want to do that or not. This was after mixing for around 5 minutes when I stopped to check and see if the texture was how I wanted it. And it was getting a lot better, but not quite how I wanted it, so then I mixed it for 5 more minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I checked the texture again and decided it was good enough for me, so time to complete the coffee. Then I just grabbed a mason jar, and then you can just use any type of milk you prefer. I'm just using silk almond milk, and just fill it up however much. It depends on how diluted or how strong you want the coffee to be. And then you're definitely going to want to grab some ice cubes and put them in the milk so that everything is nice and cold. Now it's time to get your mixture and put it on top. I'm just using a little melon scooper. You can use an ice cream scoop or just a spoon or anything that you have. It's a little bit thinner than what I've seen online, but I think it's still pretty good for the first try, and I'm sure it'll still taste the same, so now it's time to stir it up and have the taste test. Okay, now the important part, I'm going to try it. And I'm not a coffee person, by the way, so that may alter my judgment. Not bad. This is actually good. I drink this hands down even though I'm not a coffee person. It's pretty sweet and soft and like creamy. Wow. It's actually turned out well. Honestly, it turned out so good. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I honestly just sat here and finished the entire thing in one sitting, even though I am not a coffee drinker by any means, like barely even Starbucks drinks. Like, I'm not into coffee. But this was one of the best things that I have ever tried. So I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend if you have the right ingredients, not K-Cups. Definitely worth it. You guys should try it. Leave a comment if you do. Yeah, leave a like if this video was helpful or entertaining or anything good. And I'll see you in my next video.